Good morning class 8 students. Today I am teaching you three acids: HCl or hydrochloric acid, H2SO4 or sulfuric acid, and HNO3 or nitric acid. First I am starting with HCl, that is hydrochloric acid. It's under acid base alkali chapter. HCl. Another name of hydrochloric acid is muriatic acid. Why? Because HCl prepared from sea soil. That's why another name of hydrochloric acid is muriatic acid. Now, properties. First of all, HCl is a very strong acid. Why? Because when HCl dissolves in water, it ionizes completely to form H3O plus ion, that is hydronium ion, and chloride ion. Means hydrogen atom of HCl combined with H2O molecule to form H3O plus ion, and Cl minus ion will be separated. So it ionizes completely. That's why HCl is a very strong acid. Number 2, HCl or hydrochloric acid actually is a colorless liquid. Okay, and hydrogen chloride gas, it has two forms. One is liquid, that is hydrogen chloride gas, and one is liquid, that is hydrochloric acid, and another one is gaseous form, that is hydrogen chloride gas. This hydrogen chloride gas has a choking smell, and it is 1.27 times heavier than air. Okay, this gas is slightly soluble in water. In aqueous solution, HCl will be ionized completely. That's why that time it is called hydrochloric acid. Now, concentrated acid contains 39% HCl, and concentrated HCl is volatile. Volatile means it evaporates, means it will go enough air, it will open the cork of the bottle where it should be kept. Now, next one, hydrogen chloride gas has no acidic property. That means in gaseous form, HCl has no acidic property. So, it doesn't change the color of litmus paper. That's why hydrogen chloride gas has no acidic property. Next, HCl reacts with some metal. Suppose it reacts with zinc to form zinc chloride and hydrogen. Like this, HCl reacts with magnesium to form magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas. Now, when HCl, neutralization reaction. So, HCl is an acid and magnesium hydroxide is a base. When both of them reacts, magnesium chloride, a salt, and water are produced. This is another type of neutralization reaction. Except that HCl reacts with sodium carbonate to form sodium chloride plus as effervescence, carbon dioxide gas, and water. This is also the HCl property of HCl, which proves that HCl is an acid. Now, most important reaction. When HCl, that means hydrogen chloride gas. Remember this, here hydrochloric acid is reacting, here also, here also, here also. But here hydrogen chloride gas is reacting with ammonia gas to form ammonium chloride. It's a white color solid that generally comes out with a fuse, white fuse. Actually, it's a very tiny particle, that is white color solid. And this everything is there in your book. But most important uses of HCl is it is used to prepare aqua regia. What is aqua regia? Aqua regia is a mixture of 3 volume of concentrated HCl and 1 volume of concentrated HNO3. It's a mixture of 3 volume of concentrated HCl and 1 volume of concentrated H3NO3. HNO3, that is nitric acid, and here concentrated HCl means hydrochloric acid. One more thing, concentrated means, whenever I am mentioning concentrated words, that means generally acid mixes with water. Okay, but in case of concentrated acid, percentage of acid is greater than percentage of water. But in case of dilute solution of acid is percentage of acid is less than percentage of water. Like this. Now, HCl is used in laboratory reagent also. It is used in preparation of aqua regia, that is this. Aqua regia generally used for dissolving gold, that is aurum, AU. And to prepare chlorine and chloride salts also HCl is used, that you can see chloride salts, these are all chloride salts. And one more thing, for the preparation of dyes and medicines, so HCl generally used in dyes and medicines. So dyes means generally used to color the clothes, and to wash basin and sanitary materials also HCl is used. Now class 8 I am going to start H2SO4, that is sulfuric acid. Another name of this, oil of vitriol or king of chemicals. Okay, why this name is oil of vitriol? Because sulfuric acid produced from green vitriol. Green vitriol means ferrous sulfate, that is FeSO4. Another name of this is a crystal form actually, green vitriol. Some water molecule will be attached with this FeSO4 or ferrous sulfate molecule. Then it will be called green vitriol. Green means actually the color of this crystal is green. That's why H2SO, another name of H2SO4 is oil of vitriol, because it is prepared from green vitriol or produced from. Now, why it is called king of chemicals? Because it has maximum use in laboratory. In maximum reaction, H2SO4 required. That's why H2SO4, another name of H2SO4 is king of chemicals. Now, property. First, water is never added to concentrated H2SO4. For making a dilute solution of H2SO4, always acid has to be added to water, dropwise and continuously stirred. But water is never added to H2SO4. Why? Concentrated H2SO4 specially. Because the moment water comes in contact with acid, heat produced is so large. So large amount of heat will be produced. The moment water will come in contact with acid, the large amount of heat will be produced. That the water suddenly changes to vapor. Means actually heat is produced. So heat is produced, heat suddenly changes the state of the water to vapor, from water to vapor. So due to a huge change in volume, explosion may occur. So if explosion occurs, there will be accident may be occurs. That's why water is never added to concentrated H2SO4. H2SO4, for making dilute H2SO4, slowly the H2SO4 means acid is added to water, but not water is added to acid. Now the second point, H2SO4 is a very strong acid like HCl. That means H2SO4 ionizes completely in water, that is H plus and SO4 minus minus. You know this is sulfate ion and that is anion, and this is cation. As because 2 minus sign is there, so for balancing, hydrogen has only 1 plus sign, means 1 electron. So that's why 2 hydrogen ion will be produced and 1 sulfate ion will be produced metals like magnesium, it will form magnesium sulfate and hydrogen. Again, it will react with iron, it will form iron sulfate, that is ferrous sulfate and hydrogen. Remember this is not green vitriol. Green vitriol means crystal and this is only ferrous sulfate. Now next property, H2SO4 when react with sodium carbonate, it will form sodium sulfate, carbon dioxide gas as effervescence and water. Now next point, that is a very important point. Obviously you know that aqueous solution of sulfuric acid changes blue litmus to red, that you know. Now the next point, that is H2SO4 has a great affinity of water. Okay, in the laboratory when you will keep the H2SO4 bottle, you can see that that portion of the table will be blackened because H2SO4 can soak water from wood. Now when it will react with sugar means C12H22O11. When H2SO4 react with water, 11 molecule of water will come out because H2SO4 has a great affinity of water and carbon will be separated. So C12 is there, that's why 12 atom of carbon will be separated. So 12C plus 11H2O plus H2SO4 will be formed. Now I am telling you another property of H2SO4. H2SO4 another property is bi-salt formation. Bi-salt formation. First of all, see H2SO4 molecule. There are two replaceable hydrogen. H2 is there. Two replaceable hydrogen. So when sulfuric acid reacts with sodium hydroxide, obviously neutralization reaction occurs because one acid is reacting with another alkali. So neutralization reaction occurs. But as H2SO4 has two hydrogen, two replaceable hydrogen. First of all, that's why its basicity is 2. That means it can react with two atoms of any other metals. That is, it's one molecule of NaOH. First, it is reacting with one molecule of NaOH and it is forming one hydrogen is replaced. Only one hydrogen. That's why it's formed NaHSO4. That is sodium bisulfate and water. This is also neutralization reaction. But this salt that is produced sodium bisulfate because one replaceable hydrogen is there already. That's why this salt is called bisalt or acid salt. That's right. If H2SO4 will react with KOH, then this salt will be formed, that is KHSO4, potassium bisulfate, and water will be formed. Now next step, normal salt formation. Next, again H2SO4 can react with sodium hydroxide and sodium sulfate and water will be formed. Sodium sulfate, no hydrogen is there. So that means sodium sulfate is a complete salt, that is a normal salt. Okay. So this is another property of H2SO4 and its basicity is 2 because it is a two-step reaction actually it shows. And uses of H2SO4, sulfuric acid is mostly used in industries like fertilizer, cloth, paper and petroleum refining. It is said that much is the use of H2SO4, much is the progress of country. So that you can understand what type of important acid is this, or else you can say that most important acid is this. It is used as a reagent and a dehydrating agent because of its affinity of water, because of this property. Now I am teaching you HNO3, that is nitric acid. Another name of nitric acid is aqua fortis. Why? Because nearly all metals, gold, platinum, gold means Au. Gold means Au or aurum. Platinum means Pt, that is platinum. Nearly all metal dissolved in this acid. That is why another name of nitric acid is aqua fortis. Aqua that is NO3 minus nitrate. This is nitric anion and this is H plus cation. So HNO3 dissolves in water to form H plus and NO3 minus. Another property of HNO3, that is HNO3 reacts with metal like other acids to form nitrate salt, magnesium nitrate and hydrogen. Here you can see, already I told you before that HNO3 is an oxidizing agent. That's why H2O is not forming actually, only we are getting hydrogen gas. Mg and Mn replace hydrogen from very dilute nitric acid, but the reaction of nitric acid with most of the metals do not produce hydrogen. Since hydrogen produced there is immediately oxidized to nitric acid to water. That means they are saying when HNO3 reacts with magnesium, it forms magnesium nitrate and hydrogen. Okay. If HNO3 reacts with Mn, that is manganese, then also salt and hydrogen will be produced. But with the other metals like other acid, HNO3 doesn't produce hydrogen because it is obviously high oxidant. That's an oxidizing agent. That's why H2 will be oxidized to water. So with the reaction of other metals except these two metals, HNO3 doesn't produce hydrogen gas because their hydrogen will be oxidized to water. Now another property is as same as the other acid. When HNO3 reacts with sodium carbonate, it will form sodium nitrate, carbon dioxide as effervescence and water. So these are the properties of nitric acid. Uses in the laboratory as an oxidizing agent, in the preparation of nitrate salt like this, and fertilizer to purify gold, because you know that in aqua regia also we need 1 volume of concentrated HNO3 to prepare aqua regia which dissolves gold. To prepare trinitrotoluene, that is TNT type of explosive. TNT, what is TNT? This is an organic compound, that means carbon and hydrogen both present in this compound. Okay, trinitrotoluene, carbon and hydrogen both present in this compound. This is a type of organic compound, that's an explosive. Next, to prepare aqua regia, already I told you. So, three acids, about 3 acids, HCl, H2SO4 and HNO3, I have discussed you. So, these are the properties and uses of these 3 acids. Class 8, this is your homework. Why HCl is called muriatic acid? What is aqua regia? Why CO2 is called an acidic oxide? 2 gaseous substances react to form a solid substance. Explain the occurrence. That means reaction, which statement you have to write over here. Prove that concentrated H2SO4 has a strong affinity of water. For any queries or doubts, please email me at sudeshna1.sma@outlook.com. Send your homework at sudeshna1.sma@outlook.com. Thank you.